Hello, you. I've got to change this charity thing real quick. Because we've gone up in the world. Another $5, baby. If we can raise $300 for Aussie Shepherds Forever, I will fucking cream. I will be so happy. Alright, check out my hand waggle too. Woo! Motion track hand thing. Woo! Look at all these upgrades I'm giving you for free. For free. I remember back in the good old days, I was just like... When I first started streaming, I was just the game. Not even my voice. I didn't even have my voice for the longest time. It was just the game. And now look at me. They said I'd never make it. I also find it really hard to believe that I used to play this game on keyboard and mouse. Like, up until not even like 6 months, like not even like 4 months ago, I would play this game on keyboard and mouse. Since swapping to the controller, oh my god, it's so much better. It's so much more playable. Why did I ever do that? Jaggedy Jack, maybe? I'm 0 and 1. Let's go 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying? Where's he at? I don't even know how much that charm is worth on this server. Console peasantry? Oh yeah? Would a keyboard and mouse be able to do all this hand waggle? Check this out. It follows my buttons too, like check. Button, button. Button, button. Button, button. This is all just like new toys for me. Like just fun new toys for me to play with. I don't actually care if it matters at all, but it makes me happy. Also, mwah. Lamau. It does, like it's just fun like little things. I like that I've swapped to a sort of not monochrome, I guess it is monochrome. I like that I've swapped to a sort of monochrome palette with the layout, just because the bright pink one I really liked for the rabbit ears, but it was also a bit loud for like my level of... I'm not that energetic. So I like this for more of a lo-fi kinda... Plus moons and stars! Like my favorite game of all time, Mario Party 4. I had an itch to play League of Legends again, but I did my ranked games today. I did my ranked games on the earlier stream. What? Tell me this. How does my old account, right, lose all 4 placements, wins 1, and gets put in silver, but this account wins all 5 placements, wins them all, and gets put in bronze? What? Huh? What? Explain that to me. It's also kind of sad that my VTuber has a better chair than I do. He's living my look at him. He's got a fucking cool chair. I don't have one of those. I got a rickety old chair. I do need to get a new one, honestly. I just have so many other things to buy that are more important. Gah! I said, gah. Thank you. I finally managed to get the Bagnax, so now we look like Taukaka. Look at us. Cha-cha! The claws are so much cooler. Like, seriously.
Here I go. Here I go again on my own.
Hey, strong bad.
Hey,
You jumped
strong
over
man.
some of my
I
buses.
jumped over some of my buses.
I really like in Virus when it just you just have that one bit where it's like some of my buses. How you doing, Stammer? Did your meeting go well? Were you hiring and firing? Corporate BS. I actually just sat down too. Meeting went well. Good. What did you meet about? Did you discuss who was getting the sack, who was getting put on the scrap heap? Then I had to drop my partner off an appointment and picked up supper along the way. Ooh. What was for supper? I had tater tots. I had tater tots and manwich. My manwich! Bi-weekly meeting where we discuss stuff that happened along the way? Ah. Was that a meeting that could have been an email? Or was that a meeting that needed to be a meeting? How much of a Dilbert strip could we have gotten out of that meeting? That's what I measure all corporate events around. How much of a Dilbert strip we can get out of them. Isn't the guy who, like, writes Dilbert, like, a total asshole? I don't really know. I don't really pay attention. I went to this local burger place. Got a deluxe burger and chili cheese fries for under 10. Ooh. That's pretty baller. It's usually a pretty good meeting. Good. I'm glad you had a nice meeting. Speaking of, like, good value for money, Ingalls will do, like, a salad bar. And I can load up my salad bar, and I love salad. I can load up my salad bar with, like, rotisserie chicken and then all the veggies for, like, under $10. Which, to me, that's like a full lunch that will last me all day for under $10. These days, McDonald's is more than that, you know? And eating McDonald's makes you feel like death. Eating a salad makes me feel incredible. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's McDonald's have lost the way. They've lost, like, the point of McDonald's. Yeah? Ain't nobody going to McDonald's for the culinary fucking expertise on offer. Yeah? You go to McDonald's when you have nothing better to choose from. And you want something quick and affordable. But now they're wheeling out all of these, like, special menu items and things, being like, oh yeah, this is like $9. Are you mad? I swear by Chick-fil-A. I know you might sit there and be like, but they hate gay people and these people and that people, and it's like, yeah, they do, but you can prize that spicy chicken sandwich out of my cold, dead hand. I thought about Burger King on the way home for this figure to support local. For the same price I'd fill up on these handcrafted eats. We're a bit hungry for over. Exactly! That's the thing. Not only are these fast food joints like super shit by comparison, but they're also, you don't get as much. Yeah? There is another side to that coin though. Like, have you ever been to one of these like artisanal places? where you get like fuck all and it costs 30 bucks. Like artisanal burgers and artisanal fries and everything. Those places are a scam. That's the other side of the coin. What you just want is you just want a little local mom and pop type burger joint. That's all you want. Was it not the late great Ken Ashcorp who once said, I want that double cheeseburger with those damn good fries. You get like 4 French fries, but they're exactly. You get like, and they're not French fries. They're like the potato cut into 4 wedges, and it's like that's just a potato. You're literally serving me a whole potato for like 18 bucks. Exactly. It's fucking evil. But don't worry, you get to sit on a bar stool while you eat it, so you know. Value. Places like that piss me off. You know what pisses me off even more? Let me do this real quick while I go and get a soda. Oh no! I'm coming, holy fuck, I'm coming, Lois, holy fuck. It's the I come that gets me. You know what pisses me off? Is fuck, I've forgotten. I had it a moment ago. Damn dementia. What were we talking about? My brain doesn't work good no more. Oh, that's it. When you go to like a coffee shop, okay, like an independent coffee shop or something, and they make you a coffee, and then they spin it around. They spin around the iPad, and it's like tipped amount, and it's like, you made me a coffee, dude, and you want a tip? Huh? Is that how it works? Even worse when it's places where they don't actually fucking do anything, and they still spin it round like tip amount. No. No tip. Waiters, them all tip. They deserve it. The dude standing behind the counter who spins the iPad around, I don't know, man. I don't necessarily know whether he needs it or not. Because it's not clear, you know? It's not clear. I saw a sign up in Skins that was like, you do not have to tip our employees as we make sure to pay them a fair wage, right? Sign. Every establishment should have signs like that. The sign should read either, don't tip because we give our employees a good wage, or you have to tip because we give our employees nothing. If I was in charge, it would be law. Law. They have to tell you whether your tip is required or not. Yeah? Because you don't know. You go to these coffee shops and they spin the iPad around, and I look at the guy and I'm like, do you need this to live, or are you just doing this for the sake of it? Because all you did was, like, boil some milk for me. Yeah? I'm not sure how much of a tip I need to give you. But that's just tip culture. You go to the UK or Europe and whatever, and tips aren't really a thing there. Yeah, you can give a tip if you're so inclined, or if you get like incredible service or whatever. But generally speaking, nobody really tips. America just got scammed and accepted it. You know, America just got scammed and accepted it. Yeah, we're gonna make the customers pay our employees. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll do that. What? Huh? How did it get to that point? How did it get to that point where you were just like, yeah, okay, that's fine? Tuco's just been sadly growing here in the Great White North. Ugh. I love it because before I started doing Uber full time, it was a case of, you know, doing the old job search, right? I love when you do the job search and it's like for servers and things, it'll be like, ooh, wage could be up to $25 an hour. And it's like, yeah, could be. If I serve fucking Rockefeller himself, could be. If I serve Rockefeller and nobody else for the entire day, yeah, maybe. But it doesn't work like that. I've been to enough restaurants to know that every so often, I'll give 20% just. Or if I'm feeling very not so good, I might just make up my own amount. This is a decent challenge, Fungwa. Why is it beating the shit out of me? Your food still costs $20 for burger fries, but you're exactly. It's like, how did it get to the point where that was the thing that everyone agreed on? How did it get there? Find me where that started. You know how they say, oh, if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and like kill Hitler? No. Don't kill Hitler. Find out who did that and tell them no. Get rid of them. Can I survive 48 seconds of Queasy Shroom? Oh, my monitor is hiding my health. Let's make it a bit smaller. That's a tiny one. Looks like I'm playing on like a fucking... I don't think I can. It's ticking down at the same amount as my health. Come on, baby. Hang in there. Five hit points, baby. 5 hit points. That's all I need. This is change fun guys. Like, that's the thing. Like, that seems to be a really common thing on Eden. Always bring a stack of antidotes for such an occasion. I do have a high potion I forgot about. I'm making sure every time I go out now to bring a high potion. Just to be safe. But, correct me if I'm wrong, a decent challenge Funguas shouldn't have fucking wrecked me that hard. What's wrong with Monk on this server? Because I ain't being cute or anything, but like my stats are really, really good too. I haven't done anything other than solo, decent challenges, and even matches. So my stats are up there. My equipment, I mean, I have a fucking Cassie earring and 2 courage ring +1. Battle gloves. The best Bagnax money can buy. Like, what? Huh? Do you know what I mean? Eden's just cracked, dude. Eden's just cracked. At some point in Era, did they, like, I don't know, tone down the monsters or something? Do, like, a universal monster patch or anything? And Eden was just like, nah. We're gonna keep them ridiculous. But we're almost 18. Look at this progress. We're almost 18. Hell yeah. I remember none of these prototypes using the original code. So they like guessed? They guessed? I think Eden may have overdone it a bit. I think Eden looked back. Eden just watched that video. Ooh, a ladybird! You didn't just watch that flash animation. We're like, yep, that's what we're going with. I feel like Monk suffers so hard just from the fucking delay. If Monk attacked quickly, it would be the best, but the delay is what kills Monk. That's what makes these private servers such a miracle. The Darkstar project is literally people writing all of the server data from scratch. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. And here's the other thing, like, I know I've gone on record multiple times of saying that, you know, these people who do these private servers aren't developers, blah, blah, blah. There are extremely talented and skilled people in there. I just think there's a certain level of conceit involved with places like Horizon that treat it as something more than it is. Yeah? Alright, this guy's easy prey. There's no way I'm losing to this guy. Now tomorrow, I had to take Benson to the vet to have his leg looked at. And that's a drop off, so I drop him off. Then I'll go to work. Then when I get home, after picking Benson up and finish my work and what have you, I'm probably going to play Set Beasts. I'm feeling it. So it's basically just copy paste that data and make a few numbers. That's the thing, exactly. They all run off the same project, you know? Those people didn't do, unless, I mean, aren't there like some Darkstar people in Horizon or something? I don't really know the ins and outs. I try and avoid everything to do with Horizon wherever I can. I ain't got the strength to deal with Horizon shenanigans. Honestly don't know. You know what makes me really sad is the fact that Horizon shenanigans, or Horizonigans. You know what makes me sad is the fact that if you'd have told me, why did I get up? If you'd have told me when I was 14 playing this game, if you'd have said to me, hey, you're gonna be playing this game when you're like in your 30s, I'd have spat in your face. Because young, bright-eyed me would have been so hopeful for the future of MMORPGs. Like, I genuinely thought this was like going to be the future of gaming. Like, MMORPGs were just going to be the biggest thing ever, and there was going to be thousands of them, and they're going to be incredible. Every single one of them was going to be incredible. And what do we get? I'm still playing this. Because I haven't found anything that does the same thing. Not a single one that's difficult enough, or grindy enough, or... I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I can tell you right now, I've played every MMO I can think of, and none of them appeal. ESO might be the closest I can get to another one. I could probably play ESO and have a good time. But ESO has its own, like, laundry list of problems. Yeah? And I can genuinely enjoy Final Fantasy XIV if I do it my way and completely ignore the MSQ. If I completely ignore the MSQ, I've heard so many people say the FF11 raid in 14 is by far the best raid they've ever had in that game. When I watched it, I thought it looked damn boring. Durf Tangster! Well, 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 if it isn't Durf Tangster, my arch enemy. How you doing, Durf Tangster? You're on YouTube, so I need to warn you that unfortunately YouTube is a little slower than Twitch, so I may not read your messages as they come through. But I know you're there, and I appreciate you, and I love you. Ashes is just around the corner, aka 5 years from now. Ashes is not going to be as good as you think it is. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to live so relentlessly in the real world. Okay, but Ashes looks dog shit. Here's why. Here's my bread and butter cookie cutter reason why, right? You can sit there with an MMORPG and you can say, right, it's got this incredible world. Yeah, the lore is rich, the lore is deep. It's got amazing character creator, photorealistic character creator. Okay, you can make houses, you can build communities with friends, you can chop trees wherever you want, you can do this, you can do that. Here's the raw nitty-gritty of every MMO ever. If the combat is bad, the game is bad. And the combat in Ashes of Creation looks completely unremarkable. Admittedly, yes, they have a long time to go, but I think they would need an entirely different fucking combat system to make tab targeting nonsense any good at all. Look at Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty was really fun for a bit. Genuinely, Throne and Liberty, when I played it with friends, had like some of the coolest boss fights and stuff. I thought it was really challenging in areas. It was good. But the overall, like, grind was so relentless because the combat was kind of just mashing the same shit because it was tab targeting, you know? It genuinely looked like button mashing and avoiding geometry. I mean, that's Final Fantasy XIV, every raid they've ever done in a nutshell. That's every single raid they've ever done. You know? What did you expect? A suddenly different engine? Pantheon is dead, so no hope for me anyway. What's Pantheon? Apart from a fucking imbalanced champion in League of Legends. What's Pantheon? I'm waiting for the AI HD remake of 11 Pro server. If you look at the play 11, I genuinely don't think you can do much worse than Eden right now. Horizon is a fucking mess. I wouldn't even bother with Horizon. Because, let's face it, it's taken them 2 years to even talk about... Instead, they're not even talking about Treasures of Ergen yet. It's taken them 2 years. They ain't gonna finish that. I mean, I've heard people say FF14 is deeper than my biased descriptions are. It's not, though. There are small things that are deeper for 14, but it's like this. The things that are deeper in 14 are so that you can pump out an extra, 2% DPS. That's it. That's it. If FF14 was deep in any meaningful way, every single class wouldn't meld crit materia. Every single class melds crit. Because all other stats are worthless. The only one that matters is crit. It went on for so long, like I was exhausted just watching it. Yeah, the raids have fucking take forever. The Near Automata raids, I find to be the most boring drivel ever, because they just don't stop. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen has been developed for like 10 plus years? I've never heard of that. Let me have a look at it. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Join the denizens of Terminus to uncover the mysteries of a world divided by celestial loyalty and betrayal. It looks cool. But again, yeah, if it's been in development for 10 years... This is the problem with MMOs, right? Don't announce them, ever. Yeah? I'm sorry, but when you sit there and go, oh, we're making this brand new MMORPG, that is always followed by We're planning a release in 17 years. Don't tell me that. Don't fucking tell me that. How do I get this cunt to tell me about the sword? Have I missed something? It was basically supposed to be the new EverQuest, but yeah, that's not happening. Isn't there that new EverQuest thing, Lantern or whatever, that's coming out? Or is out, or something? A new EQ server? EverQuest is great and all, but here's the thing with EverQuest. EverQuest I really enjoy, up to a point, where the crocodiles that I'm trying to kill run away from me. Once mobs start to run away from you, it gets really annoying. I just find that really irritating. How do I get the guy to tell me to get his sword? I'm on the mission. A mystery for my fisteries. Get him. But yeah, EverQuest. I appreciate EverQuest for what it is, but outside of like a truly remarkable private server, I don't know if I can get into EverQuest. I've tried. Lord knows I've tried. I am going to suffer through Dawn Trail on stream, Stammer, so prepare yourself for that. I think we have to experience it. We have to experience it together as a family. We have to experience Dawn. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get through it. I couldn't get through Dawn Trail without, like, talking about how much I hate it. Watch Dawn Trail be, like, incredible to me. Watch me love Dawn Trail. If Amazon can't even make a decent MMO, not sure anyone can anymore. It's not that hard. I mean, I say that, but that's the most stupid thing I've ever said in my life. Of course it's that hard, right? But the bread and butter fundamentals of what an MMO is where people keep falling down. Yeah? There's never any clear vision. Take New World, right? New World, when it first... In fact, no, I'm going to say the first month. The first month of New World was fucking awesome. I remember when the first month of New World, me and my friends running around, like, ganking other players and stuff, doing the PvP and doing missions while killing other players. Oh, it was so much fun. Oh, it was genuinely one of the most fun MMO experiences I've ever had in my life. But, because there was no real endgame, because there was no real content outside of mining, if you really want to, because there was no content, there's nothing to keep players around. And when you don't have players kept around, no one's doing any of the content, and then it all just falls apart. There's too much of an emphasis, especially as well with MMOs now, of like reaching endgame. Too many players are like, yes, the new MMO's out, now I have to rush to endgame as quickly as possible. And these are the people that ruin it. Because they run all the way to the endgame as quickly as they possibly can. Scupper all of the endgame content, whatever little endgame content there is, and then that's it. They're done then they leave. People need to learn the MMOs, the fun is in the journey. Not in the endgame. The fun is in the journey. Yeah? You need an MMO that emphasizes that. And I don't think very many of them do anymore. Most MMOs now are quite happy to make the entire leveling process this, like, boring but expedited grind, where all you do is accept main story quests, burn through them as quickly as you possibly can, and then you get to play the end game. end game content will only keep the average player going for like a week. Say there's like 4 dungeons and 4 bosses maybe. People are going to do that, be done with it, and then stop until you release another patch. I mean, shit. Look at Final Fantasy XIV. The only reason Final Fantasy XIV has players when a month after people finish the current expansion is because of the role players. Those are the only people who fucking play during that time. That game owes its fucking livelihood to the weirdos standing around fucking talking about how edgy and brooding their character is, you know? That game owes its existence to those people at this point. And Square Enix know it too. That's why they keep releasing housing items and making it so that you can't, like, have a house. Everyone's got to fight over the housing plots. Get punched. Right. Why won't this mission happen? The new recruit's name is Rulon. I know, I spoke to him, he did nothing. D. Gromes! If it isn't... Well, if it isn't D. Gromes. Hey, Buns, hope you're enjoying Monk. Monk is good. I have an issue with Monk, which is... Why is it so slow? I would have thought hand-to-hand would be quicker than using a weapon, but apparently not. But we're level 17. We're getting there. Maybe this guy? Maybe I didn't talk to the guy over there. I can't remember if you have to though or not. How are you doing, D. Grums? I hope you're good. I've got more viewers on YouTube than I have Twitch today. What is this? This is ridiculous. Looks like I'm making the leap over to YouTube full time. God, no. Delay on hand-to-hand was always confusing. Like, I guess I kinda get it. Because it's basically dual wielding for free, but it's still way too high. Way too high. But I do really enjoy countering. I really enjoy... So far, I'm looking forward to level 18. I've got my purple belt ready. Look at that. Oh, look at that haste +4. Oh, look at that strength +3. Oh, oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stamp, purple belt. Level 18. Oh. There it is, boys. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Monk's pretty cool. It's very hands-off, ironically, in that you can just attack stuff and kind of not pay that much attention. I like that. I think Monk is one of those classes that starts out really quite dry and awful, but later on, when you get a few more toys to play with... Plus, look at me. I look like Tao Kaka. I look so cool. I got the claws. I got the hoodie. Well, if it isn't Goblin Butcher. the most legendary character in my old Link show was a monk, so I've got a soft spot for them. Oh, they're really good. Like, I can't wait till I'm at the point where I can attack quickly and throw out like Azuran fists and shit. When I'm doing stuff like that, I'm gonna be happy. Monk does feel like it's gonna be a bit of a grind compared to other classes, but I have come to the realization, you know, with our last character and everything, I've come to the realization that even when it's powerful and like super efficient, I just don't like spell casting in this game. I just don't like casting spells in this game. So I decided, you know, what class can I play that's like completely no magic at all? Monk. I'm not doing any magic ever. We're going to complete no magic run. Because magic is fucking lame. I'm just going to punch the crap out of everything. 7 sumo plexing. Oh, 7 sumo plexing the ghost train. Exactly. Come on. Monk is the funny class. You've got people who can like summon meteors and wield giant earth-shattering great axes. And what do you pick to be? The punch guy. I want to be the guy that punches things. I think counter is like the most fun move in the game. Like, not move, but trait in the game. There are a few things more satisfying than like a well-timed counter. I think 100 Fists is like the most fun 2-hour. Monk's great. Seven can suplex himself if he's confused. How do you suplex yourself? I've never understood that. I've never understood, like, in Pokemon, it hurts itself in its confusion. Huh? How confused are you? To, like, just wallop yourself in the face. You gotta be pretty damn confused. I also saw the HD remaster thing. Germa slap. I love Germa. He's fucking great. Ooh! We got a party, we got a party. This stupid mission can wait till later. We actually got a party, boys. Ah. Ah. And it's full. Wait, this is Quuffim. Oh, they're gonna come to Valcom and sync to me, I guess. Level 17 in Valcom seems a bit high, but it's gonna be faster than whatever I'm doing. What we got? Monk, Black Mage, Samurai, Paladin, Black Mage, Red Mage. Bloody mages. I tried Eventide for a bit, but I don't have faith in that server. What's Eventide? Oh, is that the new Final Fantasy server? Please don't be tough. Easy prey, prepare to die. I want to play 11, but I'm not going to go. Come play on Eden. Come play on Eden. Eden is as close as you can possibly get to how Final Fantasy 11 used to be. For real. There's no changes. There's no... It's literally exactly how the game used to be. With a few small exceptions, I do think some of the mobs are a little bit tougher. New 11 server? Yeah. Come play on Eden. If you're itching to play 11, legitimately, and I say this as somebody who, you know, I mean, look at my fucking guy. Look at my rabbit, right? I'm wearing the Ranger artifact, okay? I like this game. And I can tell you right now, if you're looking for the true Final Fantasy XI experience, unfortunately, right now, the only real option is Eden. Yeah, retail is its own thing. If you want to play that version of 11, more power to you. Horizon is a fucking mess. Funny enough, I still have a 74 on Eden. Well, there you go. Make a new guy and come play with me. Come on, you know you want to play with me. Look how smoochable I am. I welcome all people to come and play on Eden with me, if they want to. We've had people come and go in the past to play on Eden, but we used to play together on Wings, but unfortunately Wings got fucking obliterated. I still remember the day I logged in and Stammer was like, Wings is getting shut down. I was like, no, you're fucking kidding. Tempting? Kabad. Kabad. I'll eat, look. Tell you what. I'll even wear the hat, just for you. Gonna do the new WoW Classic Fresh server first for about a month. WoW Classic is one of those things I kind of like, but at the same time, I don't like the quest progression, you know? How the way you progress through doing quests. I've never liked that in MMOs. That's why I like this MMO so much, is because the way you progress is through killing. Not through like, oh, make sure you talk to the farmer. Please, could you go and fetch me a bushel of hay? Here you go. Thanks, here's 800 XP. Like, I don't like that. D-Gromes, I have not been partial to the Magic Custom 11, but remember the Japanese Red Mage solo videos from the 75 era? Things Red Mage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Red Mage and Blue Mage and stuff are like objectively incredible. Like, they're objectively powerful. Especially Blue Mage. Like, Blue Mage is insane. Before we swapped to this monk, we were playing a Dragoon / Blue Mage, and Blue Mage is just broken. It's so ridiculously good. But I just don't like it. I just don't like the feeling of playing a caster. I don't like the stopping combat to watch the little casting bar rise. I'm not a magic guy, okay? I'm just not a magic guy. I like hitting things and hitting them hard. That's what I like doing. So Monk is a good option for me. Leveling sucks to do it for the PvP exclusively. I just want to gank people when we get to 60. Well, we're cut from the same cloth, you and I, Durf, because I love PvP in MMOs. If you like PvP in MMOs, I would say the best PvP I've ever had in an MMO was ESO. I've never played the WoW PvP. Why am I fighting this rabbit? But the ESO PvP is really fun. Hitting him hard, that goes steroids to quite open. I love hitting him, and I love hitting him hard, boys. I love hitting him hard. I love a bit of thick, juicy PvP in my games. But if you get the urge, Durf, you're more than welcome to hit us up here on Eden. There is a link shell that I belong to. This character doesn't have the link pearl yet. But there is a link shell that my main character here belongs to. So there are a bunch of people, and we've got Floofy who sometimes joins in and plays with us and stuff, so I'm hoping we can get a little group of people going here and there. Again, it is Eden, it is a private server for Final Fantasy XI, so there's only so many people I can pull from. But hopefully we can get a few people. My mind went straight to the gutter. I mean, my mind lives in the gutter. It never left. Will do. Well, I hope your World of Warcraft thing goes well, because World of Warcraft's one of those things where I've tried multiple times to get into it. And Classic genuinely seemed like really difficult when I played it. Like, I went into the mine with the kobolds, and they were like beating the shit out of me. Classic definitely seems challenging, which I really appreciate. But the fact that I have to keep wandering back and talking to guys, and they're like, oh, go and do this and go and do that. Yeah. I think the thing I like about 11 is that you can choose to go out and not return to a town for like days. You'd be like, I'm gonna go leveling, and just never return to a town for fucking ages. It's the back and forth that stresses me out. But everybody's welcome to play with me. And I play on retail every so often too. I really need to get back into that, frankly. I've just got so many games on the back burner right now. I've got to play this. I've got to play Legend of Dragoon. I say got to. These are all games I want to play, but like only so many of them can be played at once, you know? I've got to play Legend of Dragoon. I've got to play Cassette Beasts. League of Legends here and there. Although League of Legends, out of all of those, League of Legends is the one I could probably afford to not play, you know? Save my brain that level of aneurysm. What show of the world like on Eden? Does it have outpost warps? It does have outpost warps, D-Groms. It does have outpost warps. It doesn't have crystal warps, as in, like, just teleporting to telepoints. But it has all the stuff you remember from the old days. So it has outpost warps. It has, you know, teleport Dem and Mia and Polar and all that stuff. All the standard stuff. It doesn't have Fields of Valor, so there's no book warping. But I actually recently found Legend of Dragoon fully intact in a reselling store for Did you buy it? You should have bought it instantly. Should have bought it instantly. You could have made a bajillion dollars. I just hope Buns has the perfect dodge skills. I don't have items, but I am a stealth master. I've played Metal Gear Solid. I did. I would have hoped so. If I'd have seen, that's like finding like an intact copy of like Nights into Dreams. I love that game as a kid. Never actually played it though. We've been playing it on stream. We played it for one stream so far. We beat like the first 2 or 3 bosses. Really cool game. I really enjoy how it has like the quick time events for attacks. They kind of keep the ooh, crab apron. Kind of keep the what we consider monotony of turn-based combat a bit fresher, you know. All right, I gotta make it to the beach. Which beach? Okay, I can make that. I can make that. Are there ghouls? I always thought there were no ghouls on this server because they fucked it up. I still have my original copy of Legend of Dragoon for the PS4 days. Is it worth something? I have all those games since Golden Era. I'm 40 now. D-Gromes, yeah, we're among friends. We're all old bitches here. That's why we play these ancient-ass games. I think Legend of Dragoon's worth a bit. Let me check on eBay for you. All those old era like classic RPGs are worth fucking tons now, especially if they're in like mint condition. Let me check for you while I'm running to eBay. Legend of Dragoon PS1. Legend of Dragoon's only about $28, it seems. On eBay, at least. Which is a shame. I thought it would be worth more. It's definitely fondly remembered. It's one of those fondly remembered, like, legacy RPGs. Look at this dude. Am I meant to just follow this guy, or am I heading to the beach? What do you think? I'll go to the beach. Still miffed I sold my Silent Hill 2 copy years ago, and that's like $150 US. That sucks. Do you want to know a story about being ripped off? Okay, so when I was a kid, I had a Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Genesis, if you're American. I had a Sega Genesis with like 15 games, right? I want to say about 15 games. All good ones too, like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, you know, Streets of Rage, all the classics, yeah? My uncle totally scummed me out, right? My uncle saw that I was like an idiot 10-year-old and was like, you see all of your... Do you want to trade me your Genesis and all those games for a PlayStation 1 game? One game. Not even the PS1. Just a PS1 game for my PlayStation 1. And then he was like, the way he sold it to me as a dumbass 10-year-old was he was like, this game is so much better. It's modern. It's so much better than all these old games. So yeah, I did it, and I regret that to this day. Because you know what game he gave me? Pandemonium. For the PS1. I traded a Sega Genesis and 15 classics for Pandemonium for the PS1. Favorite Story is another great game I need to get. There's so many of these really good PS1 scumbag uncle. He's a nice guy now. He's just like back then I think he just ripped me off. He's not a scumbag. It's just I feel like he definitely ripped me off and exploited my stupidity as a young boy. It's hams what it hams. There's a lot of those classic PS1 era like RPGs that I never even played. I think the only like PS1 era RPG I really played was FF9. I didn't even play 7. I played 9. I got a real soft spot for FF9. Xenogears is worth a lot too. Glad I kept all this stuff, saving for the kids to play when they are older. That's a good idea, Digo. Kids in the future aren't going to have anywhere near the same experiences that we did, right? We're going to be the first generation that's going to be like playing video games in like nursing homes and shit. You know what I mean? We're going to be the first generation that grew up with and actually consistently cared about video games. Think about that. We're pioneers. Nine and FFT were the best, you know? I think 9 was better than 7. I played 7 later on and was kind of like, there, this is kind of boring. 9 went more into the fantasy side of Final Fantasy, and 7 was like all Magitech and robots and shit, and I was just like, Final Fantasy Tactics is hands down the best SF game. Do you have a frame player? I should. It's on PS1. We've got our PS1 emulator working for Legend of the Dragoon. I should. I've always liked the art style for Tactics. I love the Tactics armor sets and stuff that you can get those in FF14 now, and they're the only armor sets I ever fucking wore in that game. I like this D-Rome's guy. D-Rome's is a beast. Jesus. Tactics is your favorite FF game? I guess I could add that to my ever-growing list of games to play. I need to beat some of the games on my list first, though. We've got to beat at least cassette beasts before I consider doing something like that. If we beat cassette beasts, maybe. Do the patch version if you can, or War of the Lions PSP game? I could give it a look. Screw it. I could give that a look. I hope you guys are subbed. That's the only way you'll be able to see if I actually do play these games and have a look at them. On YouTube or Twitch costs money to sub. If you're on YouTube, subbing is free. Go for that. There's 3 official versions of the game. I want the best one. I'm ready. Look at us, we've actually got a party. I love it when we have a party. This is the true FF11 experience, boys. Let's sort of shave out our inventory a bit here. Among friends here, very nice. D-Gromes, this is where you come. We ancient carcasses playing these old games. This is the server for you, baby. If you like games where the pixels are as big as hams, then this is the game. This is the server for you. This is the stream server, whatever I am. The original has English translation, but the best sound and very little slowdown. Orleans of PSP has like a Shakespearean translation, but it's extremely laggy if you don't patch it. Turns off as well. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I will take a look. I've always wanted to play Tactics because I've always liked the art style the most. I've always liked the big chunky armor that they all wear. Like they have big fat gloves and big fat boots. That's my jam. The mobile release has the updated translation, absolutely no lag at all, but has the issue of not being able to transfer save files. I don't really care about that. If I'm just doing a playthrough, that doesn't matter to me, does it really? Or does it? No, but if your phone does. So could I... There must be a phone emulator. Which happened to me? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we'll play Tactics. Screw it. I want to beat Cassette Beasts as well first. Maybe... I need to play Cassette Beasts, I need to play Legend Dragoon, and now I need to play FF Tactics. God damn. God damn. The things I do for the Aussie Shepherds Forever charity. The things I do for those dogs. Legend Dragoon's a bajillion hours too. Yeah. Legend Dragoon might be one of those things that I only play once a week. If I focus entirely on that, I will lose my mind. I don't have the attention span for that. I might make Legend of Dragoon the sort of thing I play every Friday. Either Friday or Saturday. Because you know, late Saturday, early Sunday, I'm usually unavailable for streaming. I always say I'm going to stream at the weekend and then never do. I just get destroyed by shit I have to do in real life. Give me a worm. Hey, nice. That worked. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on my... What I'll do is I'm just going to play what I feel like. I'm just gonna play what I feel like. I keep saying I'm gonna plan it out and we're gonna have to schedule this. And every time I make a schedule, I just fucking completely go against it every time. We're just gonna play what I feel like, but I'll definitely add tactics. Maybe I'll give it a look, like out of curiosity. Best way. Yeah, if I start scheduling stuff, I just immediately hate that I'm like obligated. You know? Are we synced? I don't even think we're synced. We're not synced. Rikuku is AFK. That's Thunder 4. You mean black mages don't get Thunder 4 by Valcom Dunes? Useless class. I guess I can get some skill ups. But yeah, that's what we're going to do from now on. I'm just going to have to play, you know, what I feel like at the time. Scheduling never works with me. I have too much of an ADHD brain for that. The moment I say, I have to do this today, I feel like shit. I'm a free spirit. You can't! And in this game, the player wouldn't control me. Because you can't control me! You'd be some kind of cyber shield guy with a cyber shield. Why are you AFK? I want XP. I'm this close to my purple belt. Give me skill ups. Or give me death. Eh. Holy shit, ancient magic takes forever to cast. Look Look how fucking long that took. I have to believe that's not worth it. I have to believe that ancient magic is not worth it in the slightest. That took so long to cast and did what, 800 and something? No way, man. Surely you'd be better off just casting like 3 Thunder 4s. Can you break the party and reform it with the 5 who are there? There's actually only 4 of us here. That's 2 people who are AFK. I think that's a leader who is... I think they're dual boxing. And then we would definitely be too weak. Only 4 of us. I do like being monk in a party so far, based purely on the fact that before I was playing like white mage and stuff, I had more of a responsibility. As a monk, the only responsibility I have is to punch, and I'm a lot happier that way. Timing your skill chains of magic burst off ancient magic because 60 seconds ago was legendary. Skill chains and magic bursts are like the coolest thing in this game. This is entirely too long to go AFK for. Were they the one who invited me? They were. Wait, they were. Come on, man. You don't invite a guy, then go AFK for 7 years. It doesn't take me that long to get the Valcom Dunes. Oh! He's back! Yes! We're ready! We're ready! I want level 50. I want level 1000. Finally! XP. I think we have a paladin, don't we? We do. I don't even need to worry about tanking. Although, I am going to miss the counter level, or the guard level ups. This is a genuine FFL experience with someone needing... Yeah! The best, the most classic Final Fantasy XI experience. You run all the way from, like, Ron 4 to Valcom, and then like, oh, actually, dude, we're gonna disband. Every fucking time. My favorite role in parties is actually the puller. I love being the puller, but Monk is like the opposite of that. Monk doesn't get any ranged options at all for the longest fucking time. I think our only ranged option is like pebbles. Do I have any arrows? I don't think I do. No. I could bio pull. I mean, that's something. He's doing it. Provoke pulling. Hell yeah. This is how it's done, boys and girls. I can't remember, can I counter attacks that aren't directed at me? Like if I stand in front of the paladin, can I counter? Or does it not work that way? I've never really played Monk, so I don't really know. Ooh, I've got another use of my Emperor Band. Nice! We should definitely get our purple belt today. That purple belt is going to be huge. Huge for us. I feel like you need to be standing in front of him. I swear counter can do some weird shit. Let's see if we can get a counter off. Counter anyone to the target of the attack. Aw, man. I guess that's fair. Because then every party would just have a monk standing in front of the paladin. Oh, I'm gonna miss counter now. That's the thing, like, counter doesn't really matter in parties until later on. Kinda sucks. I feel like there should be an ability or something for monk that, like, trades counter for something else. Like, instead of countering for a certain amount of time, instead you, like, I don't know, have an increased double attack rate or something. That would be cool. This lack of pulling is going to slow us down immensely. Black Mage Burn. Hey, I'm doing damage. I would argue I'm doing the most damage. Thank you very much for the link. What link? What'd I do? I don't remember doing anything. Because, like, dodge is completely worthless. Dodge completely sucks in a party. I think that's the issue with monk. Like, in a party, until much later on, there's not... You just kind of auto-attack. You don't really have any fun toys. Soloing in, like, smaller groups? I imagine monk is really fun, but... in a full group, there's only so much I can do. What is the state of Crawler's Nest chains on Eden? That's what I want to know. Spawning into that zone and getting destroyed by a crawler. I think trains are fixed on Eden. Then they weren't fixed on Horizon for the longest time. And it was quite... Our first day on Horizon, when we all played it together, we went to Idius and just got annihilated by Yagudo trains over and over again. Then they fixed it 2 weeks later. They just fixed that, but maybe... Nah, train is gone on Eden, I think. He's gonna die. Ooh. Oh, and then he critted. Yep, he's dead. This is one of those parties. Oh, maybe he can buy some arrows now that he's back at land. Jesus, this guy's spamming Surge. This Chugel has it in for us. Come on, big punch. I missed twice. But we're nearly there already. Once we get that purple belt... Oh. Ah, I can feel it already. I can feel it keeping my pants up already. My non-existent pants. A crawler's nest, as far as I know, is the same. Everything's the same. They fix things like that, like training. And as you see, you can still get parties on Eden. You can get parties, you can get people shout for things. The thing is, you join a link shell and everyone is happy to do everything. I've not had any problems on Eden since starting doing anything. You just ask, say, hey, can someone help me with this? And they'll come and do it. Yeah. Eden is a really good community, I think. They're a little bit kind of my way or the highway in terms of like, this is how this class is supposed to be played. This is how this... But just ignore that and play however you want. That's what I do. Should have grabbed arrows. That was kind of what I was expecting him to do, but... Does Selbina? Are there arrows in Selbina? Yeah. See, this is the Final Fantasy XI party experience that I remember. You kill like 5 mobs, then somebody dies, and then you stand around for like 30 minutes again. This is how it's done, boys. This is how you gain XP in this game. Oh, that's a quality of life thing. Yeah, that's a quality of life thing they did on Eden. Is you can sell as many items as you want. You're not restricted by the like 7 item limit. Which is pretty cool, because I usually just pile like every crystal I've ever obtained in there. I should have bought a fishing rod. I should buy a fishing rod for just this scenario. The thing about fishing in FF11 is every time I've ever tried to fish, I immediately break my rod. Immediately. Every single time. And I don't know how I'm meant to not do that. How much is max HP boost? Is it like 10%? I feel like it's got to be more than that. Max HP boost feels chunky. Look how beefy I am compared to these guys. Plus, I need to be fighting in this realm. We need to get Zul'Kim owned by Sandoria again. I need to get my outpost warp. The white mage left. Oh boy! Looks like we're beating this guy. Oh no, level sync will deactivate. Damn it! Maximum was 30 hit points. Is that it? Is that all? It feels way more. It feels way more. I guess they wouldn't make it a percentage because, like, gear and things, you could just make your HP insane. But, come on, man. 30 hit points. That's barely an attack. Now, while I've got some relatively fresh faces here, people who don't swing in all that often, like D-Gromes. What do you think of my new layout? What do you think of my monochrome moon and stars layout? I like it. It's not too distracting. I had one recently that was like bright pink and had like rabbit ears and stuff. Way too distracting in my opinion, and way too like high energy. I'm not a high energy streamer. I'm not sitting here being like, "Whoa, dudes, check out that snipper! Whoa!" Like I'm not doing that. So they're getting the muted moon and stars. My stream is for chilling and remembering the good old days while we all sit on the porch, rocking back and forth. Sipping lemonade. We could do crawlers in Rolandbury Fields. I'm not running a fucking Rolandbury Fields. I've only just pissed and got here. Classic Final Fantasy XI. I've only just pissed and got. I didn't get a level. I got nothing. Bloody parties. I haven't caught you live in a while, but I watched a bunch of your recorded streams. I'm admiring the RNG VTuber and like this black layout more than the pink. That one was pretty good though. Yeah, I really like the bunny ears on the pink one. I thought that was neat, but a bit too like energetic for me, and you know, I like this one a lot more. I think this is more my style. But thanks for checking out the VODs and things, D-Grams. I really appreciate that. Like, legitimately, it's the reason I even record these things as VODs and stuff, is because I know there's one or two people who do watch them later. And I appreciate you guys as much as I appreciate the people who do show up, you know, when the stream is live. If you ever see me streaming, hit me up. It's my dream. Well, dream is a bit heavy. It's my wish and goal for my stream to just, like, do good for charities and things. Like, if I can do that in my life, I can be a happy man. We've already made nearly $1,000 total for charity, which, for a little tin pot stream like mine, that's fucking epic, in my opinion. Altogether, yeah, about $1,000 or something stupid like that. Woo! We're nearly there. One more Pugil, I think, and we'll get our purple belt, boys. Well, thanks for admiring the range of VTuber. He has been a long time coming. It's been a kind of long, drawn-out process getting him made. But I'm pretty happy with the result. The one remaining thing that has left for him is he has a casual clothes outfit for when I'm not playing Final Fantasy. That's being finished. That's being finalized. So he'll have his casual clothes outfit is basically what I wear in real life. I have one outfit in real life, like several copies of one outfit. I love hoodies. Hoodies are like the most comfortable. Just, I think that's why I enjoy my job so much. I don't think I'd do a job where I'm like in a suit or like in a uniform. I love the fact that for my job I can wear a hoodie. Hoodie and jeans, you ain't beating that. That's peak. I ain't so much of a layabout that I wear sweatpants though. I tried for a while with sweatpants, but I felt like I looked too much like a lazy lump, you know? But the VTuber won't be forever as well, though, as in he will be forever, but there will be streams where I do... Ooh, purple belt. There will be streams where I do like actual face cam and stuff in future for certain things, so... But for the majority of the time, it's gonna be this fucking bobblehead. Purple belt. I turn my motor on and all my power flows. You better move if you know what's good for you. No matter what you do, you can't stop the train from coming through. Look at that. Haste +4. That's not going to be noticeable in the slightest. But haste +4. Plus, we're officially at the... Trade? What do you mean, trade? Oh, she's trying to give him arrows. Right, I remember. You have been watching a while, D-Groves. That guy is ancient. That was the first one I ever had. Which was fun. Yeah, the thing about the Taru that I didn't really like... I mean, I love him, and he's basically a shadow of my Final Fantasy XI main. But the thing I didn't really like about it was a Taru is like, this is what I do. I play Final Fantasy XI and nothing else. Yeah, if you make the face of your channel a Taru, it's kind of like saying I play Final Fantasy and not much else. Yeah, I didn't want that. I wanted something a bit more A, that fit with my name, and B, that kind of could be anything. But I couldn't go the whole hog, so I gave him the Ranger artifact as kind of like a nod to Final Fantasy, you know? Because I do love this game, and this game is pretty much the main game of my channel, always. But I can't play just this. That would drive me insane. That would drive me nuts. I have to play other things. I have to play other games that I find more competitive or more action-packed sometimes, or... It depends on my mood, and I think that's what I need to accept, is that I can't do scheduling. I can't be like, right, on Saturdays I'm going to play this game, on Fridays I'm going to play this... Because it will always depend on my mood. Some days I want to just chill out in Valcom Dunes and punch pupils, you know? Some days I want to play League of Legends and cry myself to sleep. Some days I want to play Furry Hitler, which we have played on stream. We did play Furry Hitler, and it was a hell of a game. Furry Hitler, game of the year, all years, baby. Also, can we discuss how much fucking strength bonus I have? +9 at level 18. That's insane. We've got plus 4 there, plus 3 there, plus 1 there. Is that it? Oh, and my food. Plus 11. Plus 11. I am the strongest motherfucker. Yeah, I know the stream's been through a few changes over its time, but I'm pretty sure this is kind of where we're settling for this at this point. Like it or lump it. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, if only I could find time to stream like all day. I'd love that. I'd love to be able to stream all day. Yeah, but I have like money to earn, dogs to take care of, life to lead. I don't know how you get those people who have enough of an opportunity to like make streaming their full-time job. How do they go from being like, okay, I have a real life, blah blah blah, to I'm just going to give all of that up and then focus full-time on streaming? How do you do that? They must have like a load of money saved up. That's the only way I can see them doing it. I have a lot of time to watch similar streams, but I have been following you for a while. I usually put your recordings on while I do chores. Tell you what, D-Gromes, if I bring you that small bit of joy in your life, or that small bit of something, that makes me fucking thrilled to be part of that. Legitimately. That's the reason I started streaming, was I was very lonely at the time, and very kind of... I mean, still am, but, you know. I was very lonely at the time, and kind of had no real social outlet. I had no real social outlet at all. Goblin! Get fucked, Goblin. And streaming kind of became that for me. So if it does something for you guys, I'm fucking thrilled about that. I'm proud of my little stream. I don't care who knows it. Wow. That guy got fucked up. It's also nice to hear that you've been like following for a while. Like, I do appreciate that. I get a lot of people who come in and sort of see what I'm all about and then like leave, and I appreciate. I understand why that might be. But people who stick around for a while, even in the shadows, goated. Goated. Alright, Pugil. Is it Pugil or Puggle? It's gotta be Pugil, right? I've always said Pugil. I get maybe 2 hours a week to play a video game, and now would be that time, but I caught you live, so... Ah, with some whiskey. Take a drink every time I miss an attack. You'll be sloshed in minutes. There you go, take a swig. I missed. Take another one, and another one. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you had to take a swig of whiskey every time I missed? You would get alcohol poisoning in a solid 10 minutes. They'd have to take the bottle away from you. Dedication wore off again. We need to burn our Empress Band before Sunday so we can get it reset. How good are Pugils for? Like, how much... They're level 25, still IT, so... Pugils must be fine till, like, level 20. That's kind of cool. But I appreciate, like, not having that long to play a video game. Used to be, I could sit around and play games as much as I wanted. Especially when I worked at the hotel. I used to work at a hotel, and I was the night shift. I was the night auditor. So I could just sit and play video games all night. It got to the point where I was just playing video games constantly. Not a bad setup, but unfortunately, I got hit by a car. This isn't even a joke. I got hit by a car, and they wouldn't give me time off. Like, they said, we still need you to come in the next day, so I just quit instantly on the spot. I was like, if I get hit by a car, and you expect me to come in, you can shove up your ass. Like, there's no other way to say that. You can shove that one right up your ass. I had, like, a concussion and everything. I had, like, a fucking cut forehead, and I was worried that I'd broken a bone. I was really fucked up. For, like, a week. A really funny video about the Mithra thief missing... That video is my bane. That video is the bane of my life. And that video is the reason why people say to me, oh, don't play Elven. They're really inaccurate. I just say, bullshit. Accuracy in this game is just a complete crapshoot. Because I was a Mithra. Not only was I a Mithra, I was a Mithra thief with capped skills. And I was fighting a decent challenge. I should not have missed 18 times in a row. But I did. You know what I mean? That shit is... This game is such a RNG fucking machine. It really is. You literally slammed the keyboard. There's been like, I think 3 instances where I've slammed the desk in rage. That, when I played Dark and Darker, which I think was one of the... It genuinely is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. And maybe once when I played League of Legends or something, but... I don't generally have outbursts like that, but... I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. If we're lucky, we might be able to get level 19. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Guzgan Mines. Not Guzgan Mines. Is it Guzgan Mines? Wherever those fucking ghouls are. I don't think I'll be able to kill those ghouls at level 19. I think I need help. I'll have to beg someone. The other cool thing about my VTuber is I discovered there's a bunch of new items for him. Let me show you. I discovered a bunch of new items for him, including, but not limited to, this excellent new hat. Perfect. What else? I could give him boobs. Because of course I can, he's a fucking VTuber. Flop him out on the desk. Flop him out on the desk, boy. And they wiggle too. But yeah, bunch of new items, and I'm going to be setting... Oh, fuck. I've pinned it to myself. Uh-oh. Well, that's staying there. I'm stuck with it now. Hey, Grizzlebrand. My man. How you doing? As you can see, I'm a big proponent of cockfighting, okay? I believe it's the sport of kings. I can't unpin it. It's pinned to my guy. I have to, like, do that manually later now. Damn it. Well, this is the new Ranger artifact. This is the new Ranger artifact hat. Coming in the next patch. Are these guys still looking for a ghoul? I'm pretty confident there are no ghouls. I'm pretty sure ghouls are like fucked on this server. There goes the grind. Stammer, do you like the new Ranger artifact hat? This is coming in the next patch for Rangers. I was showing everybody the new items I got, and I accidentally pinned it to his head, which means I can't unpin it without deleting him. So, this is how I am for now. I just have to reset VTuber Studio, but I'm happy with him having the funny hat on. Monks are very strong versus bones, but cannot really recall any experience that target them. People avoid Blood Saber like the plague. Yeah, fucking Blood Saber is the absolute worst. 6 people getting drained at once is ridiculous. The hat does suit the ears though. That's why I opted to have the flop down ears, because I knew I was going to be wearing a lot of hats. Plus, generally speaking, on my bun boys, I do prefer the flop down ears. Pointy ears, flop down ears superior. Monk burn parties are common in era though. I'm looking forward to playing more Monk. We finally got our purple belt. We're level 18. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys and girls. I've got. How much is my 19? 19k. No, 19. There we go. I went so much subtle blow that I don't even think I was getting subtle. Just save it off though. I'm just saying, this hat, the new Ranger artifact hat, comes with subtle blow +5 on it. For reasons. What would the stats of this hat be? Subtle blow +5. Dual wielding +5. Monk burn, never did one of those, sounds so fun. I've always said, I've always wanted to do one of those beast burn parties. My favourite idea for a party is like an all pet party, but everyone's different. So it would be Beastmaster, Dragoon, the 3 different puppets for Puppet Master, so 3 Puppet Masters, and then Summoner. I always thought that would be so cool to see like all the different pets in one party. I also kind of wish that Monk got a better 2-hour. Familiar is kind of dog shit, not gonna lie. If it was up to me, I'd give Beastmaster something like... maybe they could summon multiple pets or something. Imagine if Beastmaster with three Courier Crab carries. 9 big scissors in the space of 10 seconds. Absolute Virtue would just get smoked. Summoner's job will be to summon, do one move and release. That's why I don't like Summoner. I don't like the fact that it just like does one move and then gives up. I've never really... I don't know. Summoner to me just seems like such wasted potential. I would say FF14 did it better, but they really didn't. FF14 just made DPS again. Because that's all they ever do. FF14, they don't really design classes. They design, okay, what are we making? We're making a DPS. Okay, bring up the DPS template, and then fill it with a bunch of moves that apply to that class, you know? The Dragoon does True Thrust, which is the same as the Monk doing combo, you know what I mean? That's how 14 does its things. Templates. Cookie cutter templates. You do end up playing Final Fantasy Tactics? The Summoner class is total badass. I really want to play Tactics. I've always wanted to play Tactics for a while because, like I said, I really love the art style and everything. It's always been a case of finding the time because I've been playing so many different games. And I know that I've got this nasty habit of starting games and not finishing them. So I want to make sure I'm going to finish it. You know what I mean? The only way I could have fun with FF14 is by playing Ninja/Monk. The only way I could have fun with FF14 was by doing a character whose whole thing was doing the triple triad. All I went around doing was triple triad with everybody. I made him, it's like my Yu-Gi-Oh character. I find 14 to be tedious at best. Tedious at best and boring at worst. There are moments of fun to be had with 14, but I find with a lot of things, like a lot of things in 14, the only fun you can really have is with friends. Once you start getting into the point where you're just like queuing up with randoms for Duty Finder and everything, it's just like, what am I doing with my life? You might sit there and say, I'm genuinely, right, I'm sat here right now killing the same fucking mob over and over again in the same 2 feet of land. And yet, I do not have that feeling of, what am I doing with my life? I don't have that feeling yet. In Final Fantasy XIV, I get that feeling frequently. Frequently. Trying to collect all the triple triad cards in 14 was my personal end game. Exactly, that's the fun part. Triple triad stuff, that's the fun part. Say what you will about 14, it is fundamentally a pretty boring game, but a lot of the little kind of side quests and not side quests, side activities like the triple triad, like chocobo racing, like all those little things, I actually find really fun. I like those. I like that element of it. I just don't like the main game at all. If I would literally make a character whose whole thing was just standing in fucking the gold saucer. Alright! We have our mission carved out for us. We've got to go find the skull. I don't know if I can beat a ghoul by myself. Oh shit! One party leaves, another one takes its place. It's the circle of life. That guy's getting fucking destroyed by bogeys. I ain't gonna help. Sorry, dude. I see a ghoul! Someone help me! Please! Quick, before it goes away. I need the school. Where are all my friends? Oh, shit. Has he seen me? Oh. They're fighting Bogey. Stop saving that guy. And kill this ghoul. Oh, he's doing it. Come on, Skull. Come on, Skull. Oh! Zomfk! Lollilops. I've done it. That was easy. I didn't even have to go to shitty Guzgan Mines. Look at that. I wanted to play a job that I would get parties, so I tried both Gladiator, which were arbitrarily named. Oh god. It's so... And a bloody robe! I wanted to play a job that would get parties, so I tried both Gladiator and whichever arbitrarily named mage to Conjurer. Turns into White Mage. But that didn't even seem to help my party situation. Well, here's the thing. In that game, you don't really get parties as a DPS. But at the same time, you don't really get parties anyway. What you do is you queue up through the duty finder and you get put into a party. You don't find parties, you just get put in them. If I did play DPS, Red Mage looks like the only even remotely interesting job in the whole game. Hey, Asno! I'm around, hope you are as well. Hope you are well. Asno, my man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've just wrecked it today. We got a Valcom Dunes party, we got all of our sub-job items. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I was expected to find a duty finder to find me parties quickly. Doing for every required content, even as a conjurer. Really? How strange. Have I eaten candy corn yet? No, I haven't actually, now that you mention it. But I should. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to work for ages tomorrow. I'm going to have a big boy work sesh, because I didn't get to work today. I had a bit of an emergency. I'm going to work extra hard tomorrow, which means... I'll be out all day. I will do my best to find some candy corn in like Walmart, because I guarantee there will be some. And I'll eat it. You're the class that conjures stuff. Yeah. I don't really get the whole... The thing that the one that bugs me the most in that game is how Thief turns into Ninja. That sucks. Because I'm sorry, Thieves and Ninjas are like two completely different fucking things. Yeah, if I wanted to play a ninja, I'd play a fucking ninja. I want to play a thief. I want to play the backstabby thief. It's not even thief, it's rogue. Exactly, that too. It's not even thief, it's fucking rogue. That whole game is a fucking mess. In a defense of the name, they are the class that lore-wise deals in elemental spirits. I will say, let's try not to get too heated about Final Fantasy XIV, because I am going to be playing it on stream soon. Once I figure out... Once I, A, save up enough money to buy my sub back, we're going to be trying it back on stream again. For multiple reasons, but mostly just to see what Dawn Trail's all about. We'll start Dawn Trail, get a feel for it. I cannot get through Dawn Trail without your guys' help. I just won't be able to. I need other people to talk to while I play that game. Or I will just lose my mind. Fuck's sake! Stop taking 100 fucking years! Stop taking 100 damn years to say your piece. Thank you. Huzzah! We did it, boys! We got our sub job. Also, while we're here... buy this albino milk for cheap. Why is the guys the one that deals with elemental spirits, not the one that summons elemental spirits? They have to heal the forest of the kind of fucky blight that happens when those spirits get pissed or something. I said the forest makes it go. Hey, do you Thief becomes ninja in FF1 as well? It does feel weird though. Really? I didn't know that. I guess that's fair then, I suppose. But even so, it sucks. Because the fantasy of a thief is like you're this vagabond, you know, backstabbing, making money. Ninjas don't care about money. Yeah, the ninja thing is the whole, you know, you're an assassin who works for a lord. Yeah? Whereas thief, you just want money. If you want to be the money-grubbing thief RP, you're kind of screwed. Summoner in 14 deals pretty much in the gods alone. Yeah. I can't even keep track of Summoner in that game because they've reworked that class so many times. I can't even keep track of what it does anymore. Isn't it just basically a fucking mage now? Like the summons are just kind of nukes. Which way I was trying to end itself. You and me both. My internet's terrible. There have been a number of streams that have been cut short just because my internet sucks. I apologize. I live in the deep south where we still fucking get internet through like ancient copper wiring instead of fiber optics. So yeah. My internet's no bueno, and I apologize for that. Frankly, I find it miraculous I can stream any kind of decent quality to you guys. It's fucking miraculous. It really is. I thought when I started streaming I'd have to do like 720p. Thankfully, through fiddling a bunch, I managed to get it so I can stream at 1080, but fuck me. I had to sit there and like do calculations and shit with my bit rates and things. What level you can start soloing Valcom Emperor? I think VE is like 30. Dropping it to 160. Whenever I watch like another person stream and I just put it on in the background for like noise, I drop their quality as low as I can. Ooh, is this Toe Jam and Earl? It is! Fucking Panic on Funkatron, baby! Classic!
Follow me, set me free, trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, follow.
Thank you, Grizzle. I'm gonna call you Grizzle. Thank you, Grizzle. I appreciate you. My man, following me? Best decision of your life, baby. Best decision of your life. Now, according to my hat, I owe you something. I was watching... Sonic... No, this isn't Sonic, this is Toe Jam and Earl. Panic on Funkatron, baby. a classic Genesis game. Panic on Funkatron is one of those games where if I go back and play it now, I can't. Because it's so old. But back then, when I was a kid, I loved that game. But going back and playing it now, I'm like, holy shit, this is like the most zoomed in side-scroller ever. I can't see a damn thing. Apparently the new Sonic Generations thing with Shadow is really good, apparently. Which I find incredible. I find that incredible because Sonic games are either the worst shit ever or the best shit ever. There's very rarely like a middling Sonic game. They're either really fucking outstanding, like Sonic Mania or Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic Generations, or they're complete and utter dog shit, like all the other ones. And the last Sonic game I played was Adventures 1? Really? Oof, that's a bit of a bad one. That's a bit of a shitty one, not gonna lie. Sonic Adventure 2 has, like, some good bits to it. But it also has, like, the Tails and Eggman stages, which are just horrible. I do really like... people say that the Knuckles levels, where you're, like, looking for the emeralds, suck. I actually really like those ones. Not terrible, but not really a Sonic game. Yeah, you're kind of just running around, like, cities and things. It's weird. When Sonic turns into a werewolf. I never actually played that one, but it looks awful. I've watched gameplay of it. It looks so bad. Why does Sonic turn into a fucking werewolf as well? Like, huh? But then you compare that shit to, like, Sonic 3. Or Sonic and Knuckles. Or Sonic 2. Like, the classic Genesis Sonic games are peak gaming. They are so fucking outstandingly good in every facet that, frankly, I'm amazed that Sonic didn't win between him and Mario. Mario games are fine, but to me personally, I find them a bit kind of meh. Sonic games are just incredible. The classic ones, I mean. Once we got into the 3D realm, it was kind of... Sonic kind of went the wrong way with it. I think they focused more on Sonic's attitude and giving him a character than making any of his games control or perform particularly well during the 3D era. Whereas Mario, like Super Mario 64, they just focused purely on the gameplay and didn't give Mario a personality at all. Mario has never had a personality, ever. That's never been what he's about. Which is... yeah, you know. I kind of prefer Sonic, just because they actually tried to make him a character. Mario could be anyone. Mario could be literally anybody. Ooh, speaking of Mario, I know that. That's Rainbow Road, baby. That's Rainbow Road. Boop, 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 boop. I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64 specifically. Classic. If you managed to collect all the Chaos Emeralds back in the 90s, you added some serious playground swag. I remember if you played, me and my friend Billy, right? His name was Billy. Billy Styles. Does that not like sound like the most made up name ever? But that was his actual name. Billy Styles. We were like best buddies when we were like 14 or whatever. We used to play through the Sonic games and go out of our way to collect the emeralds and everything. We used to find that we've got... I think he still has the Genesis with all of our saves on for Sonic 3 and everything. I couldn't believe that like Tails and Knuckles have their own Chaos Emerald forms. I thought only Sonic did. And when I discovered like Tails' one is the most OP shit ever. You know what Tails does when he gets the Chaos Emeralds and goes Super Tails or whatever? He just gets a bunch of those birds, flickies or whatever. He gets like a bunch of them, and they just fly around killing everything for you. You're literally unkillable. It's insane. Mario Kart and Diddy Kong Racing were the best. I'm a sucker for Crash Team Racing. I loved Crash Team Racing as a kid. I thought the game was fucking epic. I love racing games. Like, legitimately, some of the best games I can think of off the top of my head are racing games. I'm a sucker for, like, Ridge Racer, classic Ridge Racer, Sega Rally. Sega Rally, absolutely god-tier game. If only for the game over, yeah! I fucking love Sega Rally. Crash Team Racing. Even, like, modern, like, that Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed is a really fun, it's like Mario Kart clone racing game. But calling it a Mario Kart clone I think is unfair, because it has some amazing set pieces and, like, me and my friends played it for a while. It was really fun. Plus I got to play as Knights, which, you know, is an instant. When we started playing that together, me and my friends, I opened it up and I was like, oh, I haven't unlocked Knights yet. I was like, please guys, please wait. I have to unlock Knights in the single player before I can play. So they were like playing by themselves, like as a group. They were like playing, and I was on my own, quickly trying to unlock Knights as fast as I possibly could before I'd play with them. Put Knights in your game and I will give you money. I don't care what the game is. It could be a game that chemically castrates you. If you put Knights in it, I will buy it and I will play it. I should have probably stuck around that guy and asked for a D2, but this is our victory lap. In fact, I still have to do that mission, don't I? We can quickly see if I can do the mission while we're running through Lithium. I remember pissing my friends off when I played Odd Job. He's too short! You cheating bastard! He's too short! Ooh, that's cheating. I remember my favourite mode in GoldenEye was throwing knives only. I loved throwing knives only. GoldenEye kind of fell to the wayside for me as soon as Time Splitters became a thing. Once Time Splitters became a thing, me and my friends were just Time Splitters. All day, every day, Time Splitters, making our own levels. Time Splitters is my... Time Splitters has, potentially, like, one of the coolest character designs ever. I think Viola is, like, the coolest. Please don't see me. Fucking idiot. Yeah, Time Splitters is a big head mode. Yeah, big head mode. Golden Gun only. Golden Gun only was great because it was, like, intense. One shot, one kill, I was more tense. You had to be more clever with your gameplay. But I really like GoldenEye because I compare it now to Time Splitters, which I just find to be the superior experience. I heard lots of good things about it. Yeah, Time Splitters is insane. Time Splitters is basically GoldenEye, but with more quality of life, better controls. One of the most fun first-person shooter campaigns ever. A bunch of, like, level editors and stuff, so you can make your own levels. Cast of just, like, I think it's something to do with, like, 100 and something colourful characters you can be. That game is insanely good. No Odd Job, though. There are so many characters in Time Splitters, I guarantee there will be one for you. Time Splitters is amazing. Definitely top 10. I'm talking about Time Splitters 2 specifically. Time Splitters 1, not so much. Time Splitters 2 specifically, easily in my top 10. Easily. Future Perfect, the third one, is pretty good too. And has a better level editor and everything. But I've got the nostalgia-gasm for 2. I really do. Right. They're all saying rescue drill in progress. Right? I've accepted the mission. So, why won't the guy give me his sword? Ooh, here's Sonic? Now I've got to use my brain. What is this? This is Scrap Brain Zone. At a guess. Oh, and it is as well. God, I'm good. God, I'm good. I am a slut for retro games, I really am. Honestly, my channel was going to start out as a purely retro games channel. This stream was going to be a purely retro game stream. And I like to think it still is. While I do play Final Fantasy quite a bit, I mean, we've been playing Sword of Vermilion. We play a bunch of retro games. We've beaten Ghouls and Ghosts on stream. We've beaten Castlevania on stream. This is still a retro game stream. I don't get as many viewers for the retro games, which is fine. I don't really do it necessarily for the viewers, but it's nice when we get a bunch of people in chatting about stuff. I love that. That's my favorite thing about streaming. We get like 3 or 4 or 5, or if I'm very lucky, 6 or 7 people in chatting about old games. Oh, I could do that all day. I could do that all day. Right, they all say rescue drills in progress. I'm confident I've done what I'm supposed to do. Unless it's broken on Eden, like, I've never had this happen before. Where I can't get the guy to tell me about his sword. Vika Pass. The missing soldier's recruited by the name of Rulon. I just hope nothing's happened to him. Castlevania next series was Symphony Night remake or spin-off. I actually really liked the Netflix show up until it just turned into, like, vampire women. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean that in, like, a sexist or mean way. I mean that in the terms of, like, the whole show just revolved around that, like, coven of vampires. And you barely got to see the Belmont. Trevor Belmont or anything. Do you know what I mean? Because you say Castlevania to me, that's literally just about a Belmont kicking ass. Do you know what I mean? When it became about, like, the sex vampires, I was just kind of like, I just want to see Trevor whip things. That's what I signed up for. Right. I have spoken to every elf. He has to give me the mission now. But yeah, I'd love some love for Castlevania. We got that Castlevania collection on Steam, and we beat Haunted Castle on stream. That was really easy. I'm not huge about the Metroidvania versions, like Symphony of the Night and stuff. I prefer Castlevania when it was just a side-scrolling, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 type deal. Right. Yes! Finally! There must have been like one elf I hadn't spoken to or something. You know which other game I love that I'd love to play on stream sometime? Deus Ex. The first Deus Ex? Oh, that game is so good. It's so memeable. JC, a bomb! A bomb! I love that game. Alright, now we have to find his sword. Please don't be on the really far away guy. Please. We played a bunch of retro games on stream. I think I'm genuinely at my happiest when we play some retro jank. There's something just charming about jank, I think. If it's done right. Or I guess if it's done wrong. I think that's partially why I like this game so much. It's janky as fuck. I've often said, if there's one thing I could change about Final Fantasy XI, it's the fact that you have to put your weapon away after every kill. That's the one thing I'd change. Just make it so I can keep my weapon out. And I don't have to keep putting it away every time. Just do that for me. And I'd love this game. I'd call it a flawless masterpiece. Ignoring all of the other flaws that it has. Of which there are many. Are you going to send me all the way to the long guy? All the way over there? Please don't. Oh my god, they didn't. Thank you. Thank you, Jeebus. Bronze sword. This dude's out here using a bronze sword, thinking he's going to get out of that cave. Furthermore, none of the mobs in that cave are aggressive. He could just walk out. I hate this guy. Do you ever work on any of the crafting guilds? On any of your characters? Not in this game. I have tried multiple... Like, it's the sort of thing where... I would, but I would do it off stream. Like, there's no way I think I can sit there with an audience, and no matter how small, a couple of people, whatever, with an audience, and be like, crafting. Yeah? I can't sit there and watch you guys, or make you guys watch me make orange juice for 8 levels. I can't do that. Yeah? I mean, maybe I could work on it. I know crafts get more interesting later on. And generally, I don't mind cooking. I think cooking is the one I would probably go for. But in this game, I just hate how slow it is. Like, it's so fucking slow. Alright, mate. I've got you your sword. Now you can get out of this unaggressive cave. I mean, I just walked up to him. Why can't he do that? Why can't he just walk out? What's wrong with him? I know, crafting is generally like one of those things in MMOs that I don't enjoy. I don't think I've ever seen a crafting system that I thought was incredible. But the thing that I do enjoy doing is gathering. I like gathering. Yeah? I like chopping trees and mining and fishing and all those things. I like doing that. But I don't like the sort of processing the materials into things. I don't really... I don't know. It feels somehow even less involved. You know? I'm a pioneer at heart. I like adventuring and exploring and killing things and chopping trees, and that's why I was so excited for New World. I thought New World was going to be like my jam, and it was for like a month straight. New World was my jam, and then it got completely fucking ruined by Amazon not really knowing what to do with it. I did it. Give me that certificate. Speaking of not wasting time. Let's see how many fungi we can kill before we drop. I reckon this one will probably kill us. But no, I'm a gatherer at heart. I love fishing in games, if there's fishing. That's the thing. That's the thing about Final Fantasy XI. Like, genuinely, you ask anybody, every MMO, I'm always a fisherman. I'll go fishing any day of the week, right? FF11 fucked up fishing so badly and made it so slow and laborious. I cannot fish in this game. I find it demoralizingly bad. The fact that I could buy a new rod, get a bunch of bait, blah blah blah, go out, fish, and immediately my rod snaps and it's all for nothing. It's just infuriating. I can't deal with that. I was one of the very few weirdos who, like, enjoyed fishing in things like Genshin Impact. Like, rather than, like, saving up all of my gems for the latest waifu, I was just fishing. It's a humble life. When I visit my dad in the UK, we go fishing. And I'm actually scheduled to visit him this December. So at some point in December, I'm going to be on vacation in the UK. I will still stream. There will be a couple of streams. Because I've got a PC set up there and everything. So there will be a couple of streams while I'm on vacation. Just don't expect, you know, 3 a week or whatever. I may just do, you know, 5 total or something like that. But because I'm going to be sinking my teeth into other things. Mostly a Greg's steak bake. Delicious. Counter, quickly. Oh, come on. You never take me down. Oh, he took me down. That's how we're getting back to Sandy quicker. I can't be bothered running all that way. We did it. Mission complete. Now I think I need to give him some crystals. Okay. Journey Abroad. We're finally there. We're finally on Journey Abroad, boys. Oh. We gotta go punch that eyeball in the face. I really feel like once you've beaten Journey Abroad, this game sort of, you're in then, you know? Everything up to Journey Abroad is like pussy shit. Once you complete Journey Abroad and you fight the dragon and the eyeball, I feel like you're properly in the game then. You there, buy these. I will undercut, because that's the kind of guy I am. All right. Ooh, is this Crypt of the Necrodancer? I think it might be. Yeah, now there's a fucking game. I love Crypt of the Necrodancer. There were 2 games way back when. I was like, when I used to live in the UK, I lived in a flat by myself. During that period of time in my life, there was 2 games I was fucking obsessed with. Binding of Isaac and Crypt of the Necrodancer. Degro, it's time to return to the real world. Thanks to that, I'll keep watching and recordings, and we'll catch you live again sometime. Degrams, I hope you have a fucking epic day, my man. I love you. The stream's going to be over shortly anyway, because we're basically done. I'm going to be swapping to Warrior and leveling that. But thanks for hanging out, man. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you when you're about next. Drop a comment on videos and stuff if you want to, but hey, you're always welcome here. I'm gonna sell all of this crap. I don't care. Ooh, that's 1 away from a stack. We'll keep that. But yeah, we're gonna run back to the mod case. We're gonna swap to Warrior. We're gonna sort our gear out, and then the stream is gonna be basically done. I streamed earlier today, so today in total we've streamed for like nearly 5 hours now. Big boy stream day. Then when I get off stream, I'm gonna have to figure out how to take this damn hat off my head. This hat is definitely not a fucking staple of the stream. Yeah, I was super into Binding of Isaac for a while. That game, I don't know why I was super into it. It's kind of there, honestly. One of them RNG type games. Look at all this money. We're rich. Now. Unfortunately, for Monk, I do think that Warrior is going to be... I mean, I'm not doing any... I ain't doing any fucking... mages. No mages. I'm not touching them ever again. They bore me. Every time I touch a mage, I don't want to play anymore. So it's between Thief and Warrior. Warrior comes with double attack, but only at 50 for me. Thief comes with more evasion. And Treasure Hunter. Tough decision. Let's go with Warrior, fuck it. Let's do what we know. Plus that way I can have Provoke and be like an off-tank type deal. Store it all, baby. Until we meet again, items. And the bloody robe. That bloody robe. I've still got all of my bronze gear. Nice. How we look? I don't know about these booty shorts. We might have to replace the booty shorts. I don't know. It's not that bad. I got a bit of character. Now the question is, what weapon do I use on Warrior? The obvious answer is Great Axe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I want to mix it up. Maybe I want to do something fun. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at the auction house, see what they got. Can Warrior use hand-to-hand? It can. And I will have martial arts. But I think Warrior's rating in hand-to-hand is really shit. Maybe we could be one of those weirdos who uses a greatsword. Who would do such a thing? Oops. And daggers? No. Swords? Nah. Great swords? Axes? No. Great axes? Not on your life. Scythes. Warrior can't have a good level in Scythe. I refuse to believe it. Every time I give Greatsword a try, I regret it. Every time. There is a rusty Greatsword in stock. But nothing else until 20, so... Maybe we will just succumb and use a Great Axe. I feel like I'd like to tank. I'm gonna use a shield. Because if I get a party, I can be a tank. Let's get a shield. That'll do, whatever. Actually, wait, isn't there like a shitty shield I could use? Isn't that? Marine shield. 50k, are you mad? Shell shield at level 7. Fuck it, whatever. So now I need a one-handed weapon. Between swords and axes. Let's just use an axe, fuck it. We'll be a Viking. Be a Viking warlord. What's an axe? Bronze axe plus 1. 6k? Why? Why? Who is the insane person paying that much? Yeah, look at me. I'm so dainty. I'm the daintiest warrior I know. One other thing we need to complete the set. Does warrior have better marksmanship or archery? Let's check. I think it's equal. Yeah, both D rank. Fuck marksmanship. Bow all the way, baby. Crossbow is, like, objectively better, though. Crossbow is just objectively better. This is Monk. Mr. Monk. This is Warrior. And we're just gonna have ranged, raging axe, provoke, and Mighty Strikes. Now we're cooking. Also, we've done all of her quests. We just leveled up. We're level 2. Oops, I should have saved that for Monk. I should have given Monk that free 800 XP. Dang it. Oh well. Oh well. I just want to kill one thing. I want to test the waters. If we miss with our first arrow, we delete the character. Deal? Deal. She's cursed. If she misses her first arrow, she's cursed. These hot pants look kind of like a diaper. I'm going to replace them. I'm going to get a subligar. Alright, wild rabbit. Ooh, look at how they hold the axe. I kind of like that. Hume F has some of the best stances in the game. She hit. She's blessed. Oh my god, she's so good. She's the best warrior ever made. Look at this psychopath. Boom. Absolute nutter. Absolute crazy person. Oh, she missed. Ooh, what's this? I recognize this. This is Mega Man. Bubble Man. This is Bubble Man's stage. Baller. Alright, well. I'm happy with that. Our warrior grind begins next. Ugh. That's the thing about Final Fantasy XI. They kind of force you to go through the game like 5 times. But thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I love you all. I'm really glad there were so many people in tonight, chatting and stuff. It made it much more enjoyable for me. And I really do appreciate it when people show up and chat and things. It kind of, the whole point for me is that I get to chat to people. So thank you. I love you. And I will see you... tomorrow will depend on how work goes. Like I said, I'm going to be double working, and also Benson has the vet. So we will see. There is a chance I will stream tomorrow, but we will see. If not, there will be a stream over the weekend at some point. I'll find the time for it. But for now, I love you. I'll leave you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.